as to whether or not he would be inducted. I really didn't sit down. Normally, when I have an opportunity to induct someone over the past 20 years, I put together a list, and you know, I can be pretty anal about it, but I just couldn't find myself doing it for Bill. I don't know why. But what I'll do is I will read from the nomination. See where I start. Okay, I'll start from the book. You know, Bill is your 2023 Wall of Fame honoree. In his long tenure in scouting, Bill has been a driving force in the promotion and upkeep of Camp Cachalot. His contributions include work on the renovation of Prescott Hall. He was out there many, many weekends on a ladder with Carrie, hammering, cutting wood, bleeding.
A lot of bleeding.
The renovation of McGee Village, again during the summer and on weekends, building it, bleeding, and assisting in the construction of the LeCompte Pavilion with the OA. I didn't see him bleed there. But he also worked on painting of the interior of Nokichoke Lodge and assisting in the construction of the Wall of Fame. He assisted in the construction and painting of the new outhouses for cabins 1 and 2 that were prefabricated, but we had to put them up on site. He worked tirelessly on stripping and replacing siding on many buildings, including the 21 Club, the Maintenance Building, and the Welcome Center, and bleeding. They led in the effort in rescreening the porch and painting the interior of the Phillips House, and assisting in the installation of new fencing at the waterfront, along with redecking of the docks. He also assisted in the construction of more than 20 picnic tables and many other projects around camp. When Bill wasn't swinging a hammer, he could always be found mowing the grass alongside the roads and buildings throughout camp. He assisted the ranger in clearing the pits, fire pits, cleaning paths to the buildings after snowstorms, removing dead or fallen trees that posed a danger to campers, burning excess wood and bleeding, working on erosion control, and assisting the ranger whenever help was needed. Bill was instrumental in getting new appliances for cabins 1 and 2, the Phillips House, and the 21 Club. He replaced all of the hardware on the rowboats, including new oar locks and oars, and bleeding. Bill served on the staff of many camporees and events at Cachalot, and he could always be found helping cook and serve food at alumni events and various camporees. In addition to work at camp, Bill has been active with several units in the Southeastern Massachusetts area, including as Assistant Scoutmaster of Troop 24 from 1986 to 1988, on the committee of PAC 74 from 2002 to 2005, the committee of Troop 74 from 2005 to 2013, and later 4 years as its chairman and as a Crew 24 advisor from 2018 to 2021. He has also served on Cachalot Campmaster Corps from 2004 to 2022, and on staffs of Klondike from 2010 to 2020, and has served the Alumni Association as its secretary to 2013. He has previously been awarded the Cachalot District Silver Harpoon, the Silver Beaver, and the Vigil Order of the Order of the Arrow. That's pretty much what the induction said. However, I know Bill for quite a few years. And how you doing again? He's a bleeder. I don't think there was a time that Bill's been out there that he hasn't either cut himself, banged his head, burnt his eyebrows, almost lost his famous mustache 2 or 3 times I can remember. We were campmasters. We served together as campmasters. And if you know me, I would go out to camp, and the most important thing to me would be to go fishing. So my weekend was planned. You know, I'd be a campmaster, walk to Cachalot, have a good time, I'm going fishing. But when I served with Bill, it was never that way. It was, well, you know, you've got a unit camping in this area here, and I don't think those bathrooms were clean the last time. So now we've got to go clean bathrooms. And every weekend that we went out as campmasters, or if we went out just, there was no campmasters, no units in camp, Bill had to do something. Had to fix the door here, you know. I mean, I bought like 2 dozen shiners, and they're dying in the bucket because I can't even use the damn things. You know, Bill's wanting to do some work. A lot of people that would go into the Phillips house would say, oh, look, a new coffee maker. Bill would be angry with the old coffee maker, so he would just go out and buy a new one. You know, there's so many things that he bought for the Phillips house out of his own pocket. That's the way Bill is. There was a time there where Bill, myself, and I believe Tim were there, and a few ants showed up.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, it was like the invasion of the ants. I mean, there were ants everywhere. We couldn't find Harry to find out where the industrial shrimp ant killer was located. So what do? Bill and I have to go into Walmart, and we're looking for, you know, killer ant killers. And we ended up having to spray not only, we sprayed all of the Phillips house, I mean, every nook and cranny, and there was still some ant killer left over, and it was like, well, let's do the 2 cabins. My shiners are dying, you know, go out there and spray that. But I think in closing, rather than ramble on, besides the fact that he's the guy who bled the most for that camp, I don't think there was a time he was out there. Not that he was clumsy or anything, but he threw himself into his work. And it was an honor to serve with him. It's an honor for him to be inducted into the Wall. That's it for me. I don't want to empty out the chute and pour all the stuff I really know about him. His daughter's here, so I can't say that. But Bill is one hell of a guy. He never questioned doing work out in the restaurant. And if they opened up the gate tomorrow, he'd probably say, Dick, let's take a ride out there and see if there's a door that needs to be hinged or something like that. So,
And the grass needs mowing.
You all know Bill, and I would appreciate if any of you could share a story about Bill that I may have forgotten.
Vic,
Good dad.
would you like to present the plaque to them?
Sure. Mr. Begin. Oh, she's a plaque in the Band-Aid.
It's not big enough.
I got more on.
Not enough either.
Oh, I think so.
Hey, Bill, look over this way.
That's cool.
Look at the camera. Yay.
I'm not big on this, but I'll try. Yeah, thanks, Vic. He's been one of my, well, he's turned into my best friend, actually, over the years that I've got to know him, as well as all of you, too. And it's true, every time I did go out to camp to do something, I managed, well, mostly it was my head that I usually bang my head on almost everything.
Everything.
So, everything. In fact, Carrie even gave me a first aid kit. Take care of myself. But yeah, I was a bleeder. But you know, I have some non-scouting friends where I work on the bus, and I used to tell them, yeah, I'm going out to camp, either as a campmaster, or I'm going to go out there for the weekend. Or when there was COVID, I was out there many days in a row doing stuff out there. And he asked me what I got paid to do this. And I said, I don't get any money to do this. And he said, you get crazy. Well, I can't do all that work for nothing. But that's not really true. Because any of you've all been to Camp Cachalot, and you've all done something there. And the payment that I get from going out there and doing stuff is just being there. That was payment enough for me. The place is beautiful. if there wasn't anybody around, I mean, it was even better. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind a camp full of kids, but when you're out there and there's nobody there, it's the most peaceful place that you can imagine.
Skinny dipping.
In the skinny dipping, yes. I almost got caught skinny dipping. This was during COVID though, when there was nobody at camp, and I used to skinny dip frequently. Carry drove downtown for kids, and I had to like scurry out of the water and find something to put on. So, I've had a great time at camp, and I'm sorry it's gone. I don't regret a thing that I've done out there. And like I say, I did it all because, well, number one, I'd like to see the camp keep going. But whatever I did because I liked to do it. You know, I got enjoyment. Whatever I did out there was never a job or work for me. It was a little task, but I enjoyed every minute of everything I've ever done there. And all the people I met out there, it's just been great. That's about all I can say. It's been great memories, and that's what you want to take with you, is good memories. So, thank you all. I really appreciate this, and there's other people that deserve to be on this call as well.
Thank you, Bill.